So let's talk about glass today, and what it's made of, its composition, and how it behaves. Alright, so glass is an amorphous solid. So in other words, the atoms are loosely assembled together. It's not a crystalline structure. Alright, so that's what makes it behave so interestingly. So the composition is 4% other oxides, calcium carbonate, sodium carbonate, and silica. That's what glass is made of. Right, and let's get into the theory. Alright, so why do people say glass is a liquid, and why that's wrong? It's because of a myth that old church windows are thicker at the bottom because glass flowed like a liquid, slowly. It shows up a lot. Glass is not a liquid. It's not a crystal. It's something in between, an amorphous solid. That means the atoms are disordered like a liquid, but it's rigid like a solid. And under normal conditions, glass doesn't flow at all. So the idea that gravity caused it to sag over centuries, not true. Why are old windows thicker at the bottom? In the past, glass making was inconsistent. Glaziers often install the thicker end down for stability. It's a feature of medieval craftsmanship, not physics. So you've probably heard that this glass is liquid, and that's why old windows sag, right? Nope, that's a myth. Glass is an amorphous solid. Atoms like a liquid, behavior like a solid. It doesn't flow, not in your lifetime or 1,000. Old windows, thicker at the bottom, because they were hand blown and installed that way, not because they melted. So no, glass isn't creeping downhill, but the myth sure did. Glass, and the misunderstood, not quite solid. So yeah, for rigidity and stability, they put a thicker end at the bottom. That's why windows from medieval times are thicker at the bottom. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. It was interesting. Thanks for being here. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Have an awesome day further, and I'll see you next time for more awesome stuff. Alrighty, bye.